Thank you.
Your husband's a cameraman.
Yeah.
Well, you got lucky.
Karyn Bryant for MMA H.E.A.T. I'm here with Macka Foley, who is one of the trainers here at Fortune Gym. Macka, how long have you been at this gym?
I've been since day one, man. When Justin opened up, he invited me in, and I've been here ever since. I left town a couple times, but I'm back.
And formerly you were over at Wildcard, and so you've known Justin a very long time.
Yeah, I've known Justin. I've known Freddie since he was like 5 years old. Freddie's dad used to train me.
Nice.
So it's pretty, boxing's a small community.
Yeah.
Everybody knows everybody.
How good were you back in the day?
Well, you know, here's what it was with me. After I turned pro my senior year in high school, and I won my first 3 pro fights, but all these guys were coming back from Vietnam, right? So I wanted to go to Vietnam, so I joined the Marines. I graduated June 15th. I joined the Marines June 16th, and I was in Nam in September. So it wasn't a great experience, but it was a good one, and I made it back. Then I started fighting pro when I come back in 1970.
And you finished with a record of?
I was like 68 fights. I think I won 42. I lost 22, and I had 2 draws. So my last fight was a 10-round draw.
Oh, really?
So I left on top. I knew I couldn't get a win, so I took the draw.
Very nice. So you've been training up here for a long time, and I mean, what do you think of the boxing scene right now in terms of this gym and being an environment for growing new talent?
Well, you know, they growing talent. Talent finds you. That's the hardest thing to find in boxing is talent. I mean, you get guys coming out of prison, guys that will train their ass off and work hard, but they can't fight. Fight is a bond. That's what it is with a fighter. You push a fighter, he'll push you right back because that's his mentality. But, you know, that's the hardest thing to find, talent. You get guys that will walk through a wall to fight, but they're just not that good.
Do you see boxing on the decline, though, with the rise of MMA, or do you think boxing still has a lot of years in front of it?
Well, boxing, here's the news about the good news and the bad news. The bad news is it's a dying sport. The good news is it's always been dying. It's always been a dying sport. You know, nobody in their right mind would want their kid to be a fighter. You'd want them to be a basketball player, a football, baseball, golf. No ex-fighter would want his kid to be a fighter unless he was a little punchy too, I mean. But, you know, it's good. What I like doing is teaching kids, you know, train them, but then have them play baseball and other sports because the confidence boxing gives them helps them in confidence in those other sports. And those other sports, you can get a college education and, you know, it's much better. That's why I love working with, like I've worked with the kid from Notre Dame High School. He's the quarterback and he became better. I've worked with kids. They became firemen, cops. You know, that in boxing, they always come back to me. They say, that summer we worked together, that changed my whole life. Now, that makes me feel great.
Well, and I have trained, not specifically with you, but I believe that boxing is great for women, especially too, in giving us confidence and making us feel, you know, I mean, not that I feel like totally secure, but it's definitely helpful for us. So you've seen Tamara in here training. What do you make of her as a fighter?
She's pretty good. She got good power. See, you can't teach power. Either you have power or you don't, or you are fast or you're not. So when you have something like a good right hand, like she got a good right hand, so you try to get the jab going so the right hand can get in. So you develop her jab more so that big right hand can sneak in and maybe knock somebody out. But she can punch.
Did you see her fight with Kim Kardashian?
No, I didn't see that, but you know, I've done some mitt work with her, and she's like a little tomboy. She's kind of tough, you know. So, you know, there's not a lot of tough girls out there. I mean, so if you get the right fights, you could. And you know, the thing about the difference between girl fighters and male fighters is they want the good-looking girl. They want her to be good-looking. Not only have to fight, but they have to be good-looking too, so they can sell it more. So. And she's kind of cute.
I think Justin.
You, honey.
Thanks, Macka. I would fight if I could just say, not the face. Like anywhere here down, you can punch me. Don't punch me in the face. I don't think I could take it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's body punching boxing.
Body boxing.
They do that. Body boxing. They do it. The Russians do that a lot.
Do they?
You know, because it's good you work inside, and you feel a little more confident. You're catching shots in the body. You understand how the how you react, because if you've never been punched, you don't know how you're going to react. But if you can catch a couple shots, and it wasn't that bad, then you want to get more and better, and because you get bit by the boxing bug. I tell you, it's tough to shake, man. I mean, I've been in boxing since I'm 10 years old. I've never made any money, really, and I've never wanted to make money. I just wanted to be part of the game. I just love it. I feel for fighters, because that's the hardest part, is fighting. I mean, the training, we hang around the counter. It's fun all the time, being a trainer. And watching kids develop, it's all fun. It's all fun.
Well, I'm up here a lot, and I do see you guys playing Crazy Eights, or the people grilling you on your boxing knowledge, because you are an encyclopedia. But you and Justin have a great relationship. But that's one thing I love about this gym, is when you come here and you do crack up. I mean, you guys have a lot of fun, and Justin specifically is a bit of a pill, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, it's tough, because Justin had some great fighters already. So when you're up on top and you go back down, that's kind of humbling too, man. But he's a good trainer. Fighters will come along. He'll have another champion, I'm sure.
And he's been working with H.E.A.T, so he's looking good, right?
He's the next champion. He could be champion again. Tough kid, comes to fight. You got to have a lot of luck too. You get cut, you hurt your hand. So many things happen in boxing to change everything. A guy can be coming along, he breaks his hand, he's out of the picture. The guy gets cut, the guy gets a retina. I mean, there's always something. That's why all these fights get canceled all the time. The fight get canceled. Well, the guy hurt his hand. The guy get cut. The guy's in jail. I mean, it just goes on and on and on.
Right.
Anything can happen.
Well, and I should say, too, that for anybody who is a James Franco fan, if they're seeing him and you're thinking he's looking particularly ripped, that's all thanks to you, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been with him since 2005. He's the coolest guy in the world, man. He's been so good to me. He's taking care of me. He gives me everything I want. We only train like a half hour a day, but he loves it. He's mastered it. He made an art form of it, because he's never going to be a fighter. But understanding how you set and reset and constantly moving, he turned that into an art form, and he have the director's eye. You see yourself here, then you see yourself here. He really mastered it, because when we just come back from Detroit, when he did the mitts, he had all the fighters, everybody watching him. That's how good he looked. And they didn't even know he was an actor, because he's so shy. They thought he was a fighter from out of town somewhere. So we kept it like that for a while. And I think that made him feel kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Well, and I see a lot of actors in here, so this place is pretty popular for the actors.
Yeah. And listen, actors, when you get a working actor, somebody that can pay you, because most guys can't pay you. I mean, most fighters can't pay you. Most actors can pay you. I mean, they're working a little. I mean, it's a lot easier to make money as an actor than as a fighter, because you can be a great fighter, still not make any money. And you can be a lousy actor and you have 10 commercials going and making $500,000 a year. All of a sudden, everybody loves you. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable.
It's true. Well, Macka, thanks for your time. And you're just gonna ride this out, right? Boxing's your life. It's all you ever.
That's it, man. I want this to be my last gym. When I leave this gym, I want to sail off into the sunset, hopefully to that big gym up in the sky.
Thanks, Macka.
See ya.